AskReddit by nearby simple 7594. What perfectly normal word has been ruined by the internet? Facial. I once saw a list of spa services that included gentleman's facial, teen facial, relaxing facial, and full service facial. I'm a surveyor. Depending on where you work, a lot of your job is hammering in stakes, or pegs. If you're marking out exploration drill holes, roads, and other stuff, then you can spend hours or days hammering in, flagging and labeling the fucking things. The act of hammering in wooden stakes is often called pegging. Related with string instruments, and other instruments I'm sure, but I just know strings. The placement and ordering of what fingers you use to play notes is referred to as fingering. Like when you're writing down which fingers would be used to play which notes, that would be writing in the fingering. It's not uncommon to hear or ask something like, how are you fingering that, if someone needs help on how best to play a passage. In rehearsal last night, I myself thought to myself, I hate this fingering, and it didn't even register as anything lewd. But I remember all the giggles in middle school when the term was first introduced. Edit. Yes, I know the term was around long before the internet. I'm speaking more broadly. The term hack. For example, these life hacks will blow your mind. No, they won't. 5-minute crafts. Check out this food hack. That's a recipe. Amazon used to be a river in South America. Deleted. Meta. As in the new Facebook, meta text, one almost effective tactic available. Daddy has too much sexual connotation now. Stepbro. Law. But only if you're Dutch, probably. And the alternative wording lol is Dutch slang for dick. Triggered. This was a term describing when the victim of severe psychological damage was exposed to stimulus causing them to not just remember, but actually re-experience the moment the trauma occurred. Now it's used to describe being upset with something. Gaslight. This used to mean systematic psychological manipulation to the point when the victim questions reality, not simply lying. Edit. To clarify, I realize language is ever evolving. I'm not saying current popular use of these terms is necessarily incorrect. It does, however, have the unfortunate side effect of undermining the severity and seriousness of the conditions they historically described. I'm a psychologist who does several intakes per day. I just woke up and I can guarantee I hear both terms used incorrectly today. Spam. Oh lovely spam, oh wonderful spam. Daddy and stepbrother. I hear you. I had an accident recently that broke my 2 arms. It's a good thing I have such a wonderful stepmom. She's even typing this for me. Porn. Earth porn. Foot porn. Spasser porn. We get it. You wanna fuck all the stuff. Reddit in particular really confused me on this one. Because there is a lot of actual porn. But then, for instance, military porn is just non-porn military posts, rather than military themed porn. Triggered. Actually. Literally. Gaslighting. Karen. Cancelled. The term facts. Any form of narcissist. Anytime someone does something remotely selfish that's a detriment, they're a certified narcissist. Looking at you, armchair psychiatrists. Among us. Loose. People keep spelling it loose, and I think it's getting more common because of the internet. Edited to add for people learning English. Loose is a word. It means not tight. X. The handle is loose. I'll get a screwdriver and fix it. Lose is a word meaning a few things. Going missing. Put your keys in your pocket or you might lose them. Not gaining. I need to lose weight. Opposite of win. If we don't score, we will lose this game. Yet, for all of these, people on the internet are spelling it loose and it's wrong. The thing that drives me insane is the use of apostrophes for anything plural. The amount of people who think anytime you add an S to the end of a word it has to have an apostrophe too drives me up the wall. We have some good restaurants what? Or even weirder, adding it to a verb, like destroys. Gaslight and other similar psych terms. Stop manipulating me. Cancelled means anything from held accountable to mildly disapproved of. Not a word but OCD. OMG, I like stuff organized. This thing that is 2mm off is triggering my OCD. You don't have OCD, TikTok girl. You're a normal human and like things organized. Also, as someone who might actually have OCD but not the super clean germaphobe kind, I didn't even know there were different types. Usage of the term in this way has definitely played a role in my misunderstanding of the disorder, making me think I could never have it when I may actually do, and pretty badly at that. Getting officially diagnosed later this month though, finally. Snowflake. The funny thing about that term is that it originates from Fight Club, which mocks the very same type of people who unironically say it. The symbol that used to simply denote number. Or a sharp sign in music. When I was working as a guitar instructor, I had a lot of kids ask me why there was a hashtag in their music. Thick. Coming. But nothing well before the internet. I remember giggling at the library when using the card catalog looking up E.E. Cummings and the card said E.E. Cum. Narcissism. Like every idiot throwing it out there lately without understanding the first thing about psychology. Keep the 3 AM drunk bar psychology where it belongs. Are you saying that people are complicated and can make bad decisions, do bad things and hurt people around them for more complex reasons than being a narcissist, and that calling someone who hurt you a narcissist is a way to justify not listening to that person's side of the story? Sounds like something a narcissist would say. Legend. I humbly submit that this word is important to Australian culture, internet or not. Ratio. English is not my native language. Can someone please explain to me what it means, because Google didn't really help. Cringe. Upset I had to scroll this far down. Saying something was cringy has been around forever, but somehow this new usage is sandpaper to my ears. Vibe. Went to school here. Good vibes university. Literally. Actually. Based. The way it's used doesn't even make sense out of the context of the internet. I honestly still don't get it. I've looked it up. I have had it explained to me. I've even thought I had it a time or two. But the very next time I see it, that understanding is just gone. Goat.